morning, everybody. July 5th. In Southwest Florida, we are officially under a tropical storm warning. I'm not overly concerned about this storm, but I want to do some preps for the storms in general. It's 5 quick, easy steps that you can follow to help you stay prepared, stay ahead of the game, stay ahead of the masses. Tropical storm watch or a storm watch means that conditions are be on alert. Conditions can happen, but a tropical storm warning means they're going to happen pretty soon. The chance of rain is pretty high, and we're predicted to get 3 to 5 inches, and roads can be flooded, etc., etc. So we're going to go over 5 quick preps. First one is gas. No more important than gas. You gotta have gas. You don't want to get stuck without gas for various reasons. So we're pulling into the racetrack. I'm gonna top off. Making sure you have a full tank of gas is ridiculously important, but also making sure you have some spares, which I'm gonna fill up here in just a second. During the shortage at the end of May, early June, people were putting gas in all sorts of various containers. Unbelievably stupid. Only approved gas cans are your safest bet. Classic over squeeze. We're here at Publix. Gonna get some provisions. So number 2 on the list is water. You gotta make sure you have clean drinking water and water for washing your hands and stuff like that. Especially if there's a boil notice. You know, if you can't boil because you have an electric stove and there's no power, you need to have clean water. So 1 gallon per person per day. Don't forget about your pets. Don't get the little bottles, the half-liter bottles. Get the big jugs. I know Publix here sells 2.5 gallon jugs and single gallon jugs, and just kind of planning out what you need. I know when Hurricane Irma hit us, we didn't have power for 10 days and there was boil notices and whatnot. So making sure you have clean drinking water is very important. Number 3 is power. You got to have power, one way or the other. But there are certain things that you don't want to do. If your house doesn't have any power, you're probably not gonna have a signal. The towers are gonna be down, but you want to be able to have power for headlamps, lanterns, emergency radios. Although the emergency radio you should have a hand crank. It's the whole point behind a emergency radio. It's no good if it's dead, so there's alternate way to power that. But what you don't want to do is go into your car if you don't have power and plug in like so. You're gonna either kill your battery using it in auxiliary mode, or you're going to run out of gas if the car is running. You want to get some of these little power banks. They're so cheap nowadays. This one I've had for a number of years, and they're so cheap. There's no reason not to have a bunch of these in your repertoire. I've got at least 5. I keep a charger, a car jump one in my car, which is 20,000 milliamps, and I have a number of 20,000 milliamps. But doing the smart thing and not charging it like this when there's no power in your house, because you're gonna either render your car useless and kill the battery. It's just not smart to do stupid things. So having power, multiple different forms, solar, charge, batteries like this, regular batteries, hand crank, alternate methods, very important. Number 4 on the list, still here at Publix, is food. You can go for a while. You can go for like 3 weeks without food, but it's demoralizing. So if you have a stash in your pantry of non-perishable foods, that is more than ideal. Don't forget about your pets. Make sure you have pet food, and you want to get stuff like pasta or tuna fish, soups, stuff that doesn't require refrigeration or really long cooking times, because you don't want to waste all your gas on cooking. If you have a barbecue, you can put a pot, you can put cast iron right there on your barbecue grill. But ideally you want a little camping stove that you can at least boil some water, cook some soup, cook some pasta, stuff like that. So number 4 on the list would be food. All right, we went over 1 through 4, gas, water, power, food. Number 5 is simply having a plan. Where are you gonna go? How are you gonna get there? How long is it gonna take you? Do you have what you need? If they order an evacuation, whether it's a storm or a fire, whatever, do you have what you need quickly? You can't spend a couple of hours packing. You might need to get up and go right away. Do you have a plan? That's why a lot of people have bug out bags. It is pretty much everything that they need for 72 hours of just getting by. It doesn't need to be super elaborate or crazy. You just need to have some stuff available that if you need to go in a hurry, you can go. But having a plan is super important, and it doesn't cost anything. You take an hour, assemble some things, put a kit together, whether it's in a suitcase or a backpack, you know, documents, food, water, clothes, etc., etc. Tons of videos on bug out bags, but having a plan is super important. Having gas, important, because that'll help you get to where you need to go without running out of gas, not waiting on those lines for gas, potentially running out of gas. Having a plan, super simple. That's going to do it for this one. Like and subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.